Well, good afternoon. It's nice to be meeting back with you again. Today I wanted to share with you something that's really become important in 2016 in my world, and I'm sure in yours, and that's how do we deal with conflict? Everyday issues, challenges, and situations that seem to drive us, if not over the edge, right up to the edge and drain our energy. It's John Sweetnam here. I'm co-founding partner of Coaching Navigator, and I'm introducing our new program, Conflict Evolution. So today I want to take 7 or 8 minutes and share with you the structure, the magic of having a process, a proven process that gives you the skills and specific steps to walk your way through situations that come up that feel strongly or mildly conflictual. The gift of this process is that it works with inner conflict, something you're wanting to mediate or resolve within yourself, and it works equally magically with folks in your home, in your family, workplace, or just in a store clerk situations where you're feeling a little less than in connection or in harmony with what's going on. So how many out there, like me, have suddenly found, perhaps at work where I am right now, that someone has said something, or maybe just looked at you in a way that triggered off some feeling of, that doesn't feel right, or you feel they're talking behind your back, or there's something going on, and immediately your mind goes into a story about what are they saying about me? Oh, I know it doesn't like me. Oh, there she goes again. Or just plain that that's not what I said. I was perfectly clear. What? The email said that? Any number of triggers happen in any one of my business days. I would say that conflict, as I know it, as I work with people in the office, happens every day. I have yet to write a perfect email. I've yet to be able to communicate of something that I'm really passionate about without raising my voice. And you know that I've had feedback just raising my voice and getting passionate can trigger off someone's idea that maybe I'm mad at them or I'm unhappy. That doesn't sound like much of a conflict till you get a rolling of the eyes, or someone kind of turns their back on you, or you can just feel the energy change. How many have been there with me when that kind of thing, that situation, that challenge is happening right in front of your eyes? And you can just feel the energy draining out of your body. Anybody been there with me when it shouldn't be that big? My goodness, did I really say that? And your energy just goes right out through the soles of your feet. Well, that's the kind of conflict that we're working with here in our Conflict Evolution program. Conflict that you could say is a situation, it's an everyday challenge, it's a natural problem, a challenge that comes up that we need to deal with in the workplace and at home. And today I'm going to really break down the structure of this simple 5 steps. I made it 5 steps because I have 5 fingers. And I thought, wow, that's really easy to follow. If I'm under a lot of pressure, I can just go, wow, what's the story that's going on here? I can go, what am I really observing? What is really going on? How much of that story is true? Then I can check in number 3 with my feelings. Yeah, what am I feeling, and where in my body, and what's going on for me? My partner tells me if I'm feeling something, my face shows it. So I guess I better be aware of my feelings. And then what do I need? Right then, what do I need to turn this around? If it feels for me to be conflict, or it's then there is a feeling with the partner I'm working with, or the peer group, or the situation, there's a conflict. What is needed here? What is needed? And then I go to number 5, which is, what's the request I'm going to make of myself? Because sometimes I just don't express myself, and sometimes I'm told I overly express myself. But what do I need to request of myself to make this right? What do I give voice to? Had any of you out there, like myself, not said something because you weren't sure to be right or to make matters worse? Any of you ever just sort of bit your tongue? I'm surprised some days I got a tongue left, I bit it so much. Anyone like to really feel that the process is safe, that you could actually communicate, say what's on your mind, say and share your feelings, and know that you're not going to further promote the perception of conflict, that you're actually bringing it down, distilling it, dissolving it? How many would like that, to know that process is that clear and that clean? So I make a request to myself. Is this the time I need to speak up and make a gentle request? Would you be willing to hear me? Would you be open to considering this way? Am I open to hearing what the other person's saying? And then I can go maybe to my work partner that I'm having this little moment with and say, wow, would you be open to doing or listening or observing or seeing it in this way? Is there another choice about this? Let me be clear. This is what I've heard you saying. Could I just share that with you? What I've heard you saying is this. And that's really the essence of the 5 steps. What's the story that is holding this thing we've called conflict? It could be a frustration, could be an annoyance, it could be a failed expectation, could be something that we felt someone didn't show up, but we make a nice story up about it. Oh, that's so-and-so, here they go again, coming in late. Oh, they didn't get the project done. Oh, they didn't understand me. Or maybe I'm beating up on myself. Wow, who out there doesn't beat up on themselves a little bit with the woulda, coulda, shoulda? Anybody been there with, I would have done this, could have done that, should have done that? As I told you a minute ago, I have yet to write a perfect email. It's not that I send it to the wrong person. Gosh knows I've done that. I just plain send an email out that misses 2 words, stresses the wrong word, and I get it back. We have totally elevated the energy of the situation. Anybody been like me who just now are very, a little more trepidatious on sending out an email when there's an issue? I would like to say that when you're ready, give me a call, john@coachingnavigator.com. Check in with our conflict evolutionary process.